The first question, find the mean of 111, 114, 117, 120, 123, 126, 129, and 30 seconds. Go. 80, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. Guys, answer. 17, 16, 15, 14, 18, 12, 11, 10, 9, ayan, 11, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. So, sinong nag-add and nag-divide? Recent. Sinong nag-add and nag-divide? Recent, yeah? Sino nag-add and nag-divide? Wala. Sinong hindi na nag-add and hindi na nag-divide? Ginamit na lang yung concept ng recents. Ang lamig nyo naman. Ayan. Very good, Brian. So, for this one, so you can always get the one. The mean is just the sum of very ayan. So the mean it's well the usual formula is total or the sum over number of n. Walan man sila. Okay? But if fairly distributed like this one, as you can see, diba, it's plus 3, 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 plus 3. So we can also get the idea na mean is also gitna. Okay? So mean is just the gitna. So in this case, here you just have to find the gitna. Just count the numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the gitna nila. So 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. So it's this one. Kasi may lima dito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May lima dito. So binigyan natin 11. So without getting the sum, di ba? Ang tagal na. Isasama pa yan. Always remember, green is always gitna. Whatever happens. Actually, kahit hindi naman sila fairly distributed, green is always the gitna. So that is gonna be 126. Wow, magic. So dito, okay na mag-shortcut as long as you're using the concepts instead of literally doing the long steps. Wala namang calculator dun. Sayang sa time dyan. Okay, any questions? So next tayo. Alright, so dito, siguro 30 seconds. Concepts ulit, go. Alright, so next. B. So in medium mode, remember guys, memorize the formula and the thoughts. I mean, actually, all statistics naman. You have to understand the definition and ano ba talaga yung need. Don't like memorize it by words. Like memorize the thought behind it, especially sa Z values, null and rejecting the null. Don't simply memorize, understand the idea. Okay? So for this one, the mean of 5 numbers is 12. 4 numbers is 12, which is always true. So meron daw limang number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, tapos 5. Okay, ang gitna nila is 12. Pero kakap sa kanila is less than 12. Okay? So if nandito yung 12, apat sa kanila is then para maging gitna yung 12, dapat hinihigit siya ng malakas nito. Kasi paano siya magiging gitna? If nandito lang yung 12, yung magiging mean nitong ano to, mga nandito yan dapat. Pero para maging mean ng 12, kung gaano man kalaki to, dapat maging ganun din to kalaki. Kasi mean is gitna. So dito, the fifth number is equal to 12. Imposible pare. Nandito. Ano yan? Di ba? If gitna, nandito dapat yung gitna doon. If number is greater than 12, that is correct. Hugely greater than 12 yung actually dapat. Para maging gitna pa rin yung 12. Known computations needed is common sense and idea. Okay? So next tayo. The mean of n numbers is m. If each number is increased by k, what is the new mean? So dito, pwede kang manghula, pwede kang mag-isip, or pwedeng hula na literal examples. Like for example, if you have the 3, 4, and 5, golden rule number 1, guys. Ano yung golden rule number 1 natin? Small examples. If you don't know what is actually happening, just use it in small examples. That's the mean of 3, 4, and 5. That's 4. Kasi gitna. If madagdagan tayo ng k, for example, ng k dito, k is equal to 2, that's gonna be magiging 5, magiging 6, and magiging 7. Ano na yung bagong mean? 6. So what's the connection of the old mean to this one? Nadagdagan siya ng dalawa. Ibig sabihin, the new mean is simply m plus k. Okay? Ganun siya. Or if mathematical concepts wise, may k ka kasi na madadagdag each eh. Diba? Tapos 3k divided by 3, edi the average na madadagdag is k. So that means average plus k talaga siya. Okay, or you get just put the numbers and then compare. Ano yung plus 2? So m plus k siya. Or k is 2. Yun lang siya. Para mabilis na. Okay, any question? Alright, next tayo. The mean of x, 2x, 10, and 18 is 18. Find x. So, isa sa mga super common is algebra tapos yun yung mean. So, we just have to get the definition, diba? Mean? Wow! Sorry. So, mean is equal to sum or total. Sorry. Mean is equal to total all over n. Walang mag sila. Okay? So, the mean is 13. So, 13 is equal to ano yung total? Add mo lang sila lahat. X plus 2x is 3x. Tapos 10 plus 18 is 28. Okay? So, ilan yung n? Hindi naman sinabi sir. Dibilangin mo pare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 3x plus 28 divided by 4. Ayan ang equation natin. Isa na manghula ka, just pasok mo na sa algebra. Pasok mo na sa formula. Okay? So 4 times 18, that's gonna be 40 plus 12, 52. So equal to 3x. Okay, sige. May questions ba? Thoughts, questions? So 52 is equal to 3x plus 28. And then, subtract natin. 3x will be, what is 52 minus 28? That's gonna be 12 minus 8 is 4. 4 minus 6 is 24. So x is equal to 8. And ayun na siya. See? Any questions? Yeah, very good. So, marami nahirapan dito kasi hindi nila pinapasok agad sa formula. Ganun lang naman siya kabilis. Alright, this one. Medyo algebraic na talaga siya. Find the average. Find the average of 5 consecutive even integers such that the average of the first 4 is equal to the twice the fourth number minus 47. So, tinuro ko lang ng algebra sessions na tinurok natin isa na you can do it ng x plus consecutive even, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, and then ilan sila? X plus 8. You can do it like that. Or, if you're talking about consecutive and average, pwede mo na siyang gawin. Ikit mo na pare. Okay, gawin mo tong x, gawin mo tong x plus 2, gawin mo tong x plus 2, gawin mo tong x plus 4, gawin mo tong x minus 2, gawin mo tong x minus 4. Para mas mabilis siyang ma-process. Okay? Why? Papakita ko mamaya kung bakit. So ngayon, gamit natin yung green representation. Okay? Now, story time. What's our story time dito? Ang story natin, the average of the first 4. So first 4, imbis na mag-add and subtract ka pa dyan, pwede naman to, no? First 4, okay, ano yung average? Gitna. Nang gitna na itong dalawa. X minus 2, tapos ito, that's gonna be X minus 1. concepts, pare. So the average of the first four is equal to twice the fourth number minus 47. So twice the fourth number, 2 times x plus 2 minus 47, as easy as that. So the average of the first four is equal to twice the fourth number minus 47. So solving tayo, 2x plus 4 minus 47 is equal to x minus 1. Okay, and then we have isa na lang pala yung x pare. X, lipat mo sa kabila, x na lang siya. So, negative 47, lipat mo sa kabila, it's gonna be 47 minus 1 minus 4. So, x is equal to 42. Kaso, it's not yet done. Kasi ang sabi, find the average. Diba? So, if nandito ka, ito pa lang yung 42 mo, so mag-add ka pa rin, magsasubtract ka. Pero if ginamit mo yung technique natin, what's the average of this 5? Yung gitna. X. Siya na yung sagot. Diba? Even if you use the law formula na i-add mo ito lahat, negative 4 plus 4 is 0, negative 2 plus 2 is 0, magiging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5x lang yung total, divided by 5 sila, x pa rin siya. So 42. Wow, magic. That's why if you're using consecutive, even or consecutive integers, tapos you have average, ito na yung gamitin mo representation para mas mabilis. Kasi we're talking about the gitna. Any questions? Alright, hard sila. For the question, let's move to the next one. Mabilisan lang, di ba? Alright, so it's the next one. The mean of 4 consecutive integers is 25.5 from the smallest integer. So, pwede mo siyang i-represent or pwede rin na hindi. Pero it's up to you. Okay? So, sige, try natin what if yung magkakasunod lang muna tayo. So, we have x, x plus 1, consecutive sila, x plus 2, x plus 3. Pwede naman ito, kahit na mangyari. Okay? So, we have this total. Ang gulo pala, no? Add ko na lang dito. And, so this divided by ilan sila? 4. Okay? Is equal to 25.5. So, yun lang. Always use the formula ng total divided by kung ilan sila. Yan. Diba? Dito kasi, the smallest integer yung hinahanap compared to the average. So, it's fine for me to use that as the x. So, dito, so we have x plus x plus x plus x. It's gonna be 4x plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6 is equal to 4 times 25.5. That's 102. Okay? And then we have 4x is equal to 102 minus 6 is 96. And then x is equal to 2, 16 by 24. And tapos na. See, so problem solving is just easy if you just always use na agad. Mean is equal to sum divided by n is equal to mean is equal to gitna. Alright, any questions? Alright, so next tayo. Ito rin isa ng pinaka-common. The mean changes. Sige, take seconds. 3 na, go. Alright, solve na natin. So the mean of 8 numbers is 13. When one number is removed, the mean becomes 12. But numbers removed. So instead of manghula, i-delete nyo na sa formula. Okay, the mean of 8 numbers is 18. So what is the total ng part na yan? Okay, so the total for that one is 8 times 18. Diba? So it's gonna be 80 plus 304. Okay, kasi nga diba, mean is equal to total over n. So, mean is equal to total over n. So if given yung mean, which is this one, given yung n, kunin mo lagi yung total, pare. Siya lagi yung magkoconnect sa atin sa kabilang buhay. Always get this one. Okay? Always get that one. The total is just mean times n. Okay? We have the total. Ngayon, one number is removed. The mean becomes 12. So, gagamitin ulit natin. Mean is equal to total over n. Okay, ngayon, we have a bagong mean. Ano yung bagong mean natin? Bagong mean natin is 12. Ano na yung total natin? Ang total natin is this one, 104 pare. 104. Kaso, may naalis na the remove. Diba? If pinawala, that nawawala dx. 104 minus x over, ilan na lang yung numbers na yan? Kanina, ang n natin is 8. Kaso may binawas lang tayong isa. So, 7 na lang siya. Diba? Instead of plugging everything here, tatry mo siya isa-isa. Times 4 na time. Babagsak ka pare. Let's get this, diba? Ito lang step 1. Kunin mo yung total. Step 2. Gamitin mo yung formula ulit ng mean. Tapos na. So 7 times 12 is 70. 84 is equal to 104 minus x. And x is equal to 104 minus 84, 20. Tapos na, diba? Don't, gaya sa mga nanguhula lang, nagta-tie method. Kaya siya na tie method, of course, definitely, but bro, 2 steps. So, sinulat ko lang to mean and total to discuss, pero this is just this one and then this one. Quick lang siya. Any questions with this one? The mean of 5 numbers is 16, is 6 numbers added and the mean becomes 15. Wow, what the hell happened? Okay, mean lang yan pare. Diba? The mean of 5 numbers is 16. So, kunin mo yung total. 16 times 5 is 80 yung total na original. Okay, siya yung ulit total. Ngayon, a 6 number is added. Ano yung number? Wala. Let that number be x. So, 80 plus x, siya yung bago natin total. Okay, so 80 plus the crazy number, that's the new total natin. And 80 plus x is the new total, and then the mean becomes 15. So, ilan yung n natin? 5 yung una, di ba? So, nadagdagan ng isa, so 6. So, this one is equal to 15. Equation. Wow, magic. So, you have 16 times 5, it's gonna be 90. Then we have 80 plus x. Then we have x is equal to 10. Easy. Okay, easy. Throw that yan pa, reasons. Easy, easy, easy. So, next tayo. Ayan, last 3 sa mean. Ito, baka medyo mapaisip pa yan. So, I'm gonna give a minute for you guys to think about this one. So, sige, 60 seconds, go. So, the mean of 6, 8, x and y is 10. If x and y are positive integers and x is less than or equal to 1, what is the minimum possible value of y? Alam, so may calculus ba tayo dito? So may minimum possible value. Wow, what is happening? Yung challenge dito. Okay, let's try it. So, what are the pitfalls and saan ba masyadong ganito, diba? Again, kunin natin yung total pare. Okay, so we have 6 and 8. Yan na pala yan. So you have 14 plus x plus y is equal to 10. So siya yung first idea natin dyan. Okay? And now, if 10 ang minimum, divided by 4. Sorry for that. So 14 plus x plus y divided by 4, that is equal to 10. Okay? And now we have 10 times 4 is 40. Then we have x plus y is equal to 40 minus 14 or x plus y is equal to 26. So, yun sila siya dyan. Now, the condition is, if gusto mo maging 10 yung mean, dapat ang mean is 26. Okay, and x should always be less than, mas maliit, or equal to y. Yun yung pinakamaliit na value nito. So, pwede ka mag-case finding dyan. Ang lagi mong hanapin dyan, divide by 2 mo agad. Merong equal sign. So, that is 13 and 13. Okay, minimum maximum value. Okay, ngayon, ito na yung pinakamaliit. Try mo. Ano yung mas maliit sa kanya? 12. Okay, so if mas maliit sa kanya is 12, ano magiging value ng x? 14. Nasunod ko ba yung condition na ang dapat sa minimum is 26? Yes. Pero nasunod ba itong condition na to? X should be less than or equal to y. Dito, yes. Pero dito, is x still less than y? No. X is greater than y na in this one. Ibig sabihin, bawal nang lumiit pa sa tingin si y. Ito na yung pinakamalig na pwede. Kasi pag lumiit pa siya, sira na lalo. Diba? So the technique dyan is, if may ganito, divide mo agad sa 2, tapos either magdagdag ka, okay, or magbawas ka. Depende sa condition if greater than or equal to. Divide by 2, tapos check the case, nag-work ka pa siya dito, nag-work ka pa siya dito, but in this one, hanggang dito na lang siya nag-work. So, 13. No complex mathematics. Just common sense. Any questions? Oh, galing naman nila. Right. So, that's the end for simple mean cases natin. Let's move to weighted means. All right. So for this one, students students' grade is based on these percentages. And 80, 50. So weighted means is actually nag-degree lang yung teacher na doon. So it's as easy as that. Take percent. If magka-times kayo ng percentage ang decimal, pwede i-fraction mo muna siya. Kasi if may maka-cancel, hindi na ma-record na decimal lagi. If saligay sa decimal, go ahead. Pero tamad kasi ito. So, 80% yung quizzes, so that is 30 over 100. And then meron yung quiz ko, 84. Diba? Tapos i-add ko lang yan. And then, ito kasi total ito is 100%. If we could do, you just have to multiply the percentage by its actual score, 50%. Because 1 and then 50% of that. Tapos i-add mo sila yung total. Ang percentage niya, weighted fee. So dito, 50%. So 50% is 1 half. Closer to that. Times 76. O, diba? Divided by 2. Nasa 76 times 5 pa ako. Mas madali, right? So 50% of 76 plus 20% or 1/5. Or kung ayaw mo, kung hindi ka magaling mag-lowest term, pwede rin. 20% of 90. Diba? So now, let's do the magic. So cancel, cancel. 9 divided by 10 is 9. Cancel din pala dito. So 9 times 2, 80 na lang siya. Diba? Wow, magic. 76 divided by 2, 26 na lang siya. Wow, magic. Diba? And now, ito na lang, wala tayong choice. Pero makakancel na din naman ito eh. So we just have 84 times 3 divided by 10. So 4 times 3 is 12. Carry 1. 8 times 3 is 24, 25. Okay, and then divided by 10 pa. Ngayon, i-check mo. Isa lang yung decimal point mo. So, din sa choices may decimal point na point 2. Yun yung sagot. Kaso, uy, tatlo yung may decimal point na point. So, wala tayong choice. Kaya natin siya i-add. Okay? So, you have 25.2 plus 36 plus 18. Okay? So you have 0.2 and then 14, 9, wait, kita na, 9, no? Ito yung tamang sagot. Or tuloy ko natin, 367, tama. 79.2 yung ating weighted mean. So for weighted mean, multiply mo lang kung nasa yung percentage, tapos add mo sila. Tapos again, if kaya na, use fractions to cancel, pero if you use decimals, pwede rin naman parehas. Any questions? Wait, saan yung speed? Dito ba yan? Ano kanina? Naglag na ito. Oops. Yeah, kanina yung speed. Yes. So, any questions for this one? We can do? Wait, may ba akong add? Teka, check ko. 84, 90, 77. Ayun nga. So, bigla ako. 70. I'm sorry. My bad. So, pag-fit ako din sa G-Forms, di ba yung sagot? My bad. Sorry, 11 p.m. please. Erase. Na-excite ako mag-cancel, mali naman pala. Ulit naman. So, take two. So, my bad, yes. Wait lang. Let me, oh, yo. Ayan. So, this one, sabi by the two, take it. Grabe. So, plus 2 dapat siya. So, plus 2 pa to. Hindi ko naman i-adjust pa. 81.2. Yeah, letter C. Thanks for that. And I'm so good. So, yeah, it's a sign, even if you're good at math. Dun ka pa sa pinakamaliliit na bagay yung magkakamali. So, be careful. Okay, let's be careful. So, yeah. Okay na siya. Alright. So, let's go to, ayan, last two. Last two tayo for the means. Alright. So, for this one, Palagpas di reviews 30 students with a mean score of 78 and 37 mean scores 84. What's the overall mean? So let's just get the total pare. Okay. So 20 students, ang mean nila is 78. So kung pala yung total, 78 times 20, okay, tapos plus 30 students ang mean is 84. So 30 tapos times 84, then divide mo, total divided by ilan yung total na students? 20 plus 30, 50. Okay? So, yan na siya. So, 78 times 2, that's gonna be 6. 56. Okay? 1560 plus ito, 84 times 3, that's gonna be 81624. Tapos, 52, 252, 220. Ito na sa calculator. 84 times 30. Uy, tama. 78 times 20. Uy, tama. Gumamit tayo, gumamit. And then divided by 50. Okay, that's gonna be 80. Uy, may decimal pala talaga. Sige. So, 80, tapos 25, 15, 40, 80 divided by 50. And cancel mo na yung 0. So, 408 divided by 5 na lang tayo. 108 divided by 5. 8 times 5 is 40. 0. Tapos 8 divided by 5 is gonna be 1. Tapos 5. Tapos 30. Then decimal point para 20 divided by 5 is 6. So, 81.6. Medyo easy pa. Alright, very good. Galing, buhay pa sila. So, the next one will be the last one. Alright, for the last question, sa main problems, pag naman may nagkamali pa sa main, binigyan na natin lahat ng cases para may nagkamali, ano lang yan, 30 divided, ay, 76 divided by 2. So, di ba nagkamali na? Hindi na may nagkamali. So, find the mean of the following frequency distribution. So, sige, try na natin. A minute, guys, try. Ano na pala, level 8 pa. So, This is a frequency table. Okay, so you just have to multiply. So, dalawa yung values na, yung value na 2, tatlong beses siyang nakita. So, 3 times 2 is 6. You just have to get the total, diba? Mean is always total over n. So, even if frequency distribution table siya, let's just get the total. Yung value na 4, 4 times siya nakita, so 16. Yung value na 6, 4 times siya nakita, so 24. Yung value na 8, 4 times siya nakita. Okay? So, that's gonna be 24 plus 24 is 48. Tapos plus 22 is gonna be equals to 0, 21, 70. Ilan yung total na n? Ito yung number of frequencies. So 3 plus 6 is 10 plus 3 plus 6 is 10, ano? 3, 6, 10, tapos plus 4 is 14. So 70 in total divided by 14. Wow! 5.0. Tapos na. See, don't be overwhelmed kasi frequency table for units just get FX. This is what we call the FX. Ang daming label, pero common terms lang yan. I just get the individual values and then total over n. And that's it for the mean problems. It's already 11:10. I think we can end the mean problems there. Any questions? So region and mode. You actually have to memorize what is region and mode. I think region and mode. Optional yung group data if you can. Pwede rin naman. Pero kahit focus na kayo sa ungrouped data. Okay? Tapos we still have bukas. Kahit Sabado naman, kahit pag after lunch tayo bukas for the other stats, z values and stuff. Tapos yung more ng probability, maybe recorded session ko lang siya. Hindi na ako mag-explain ng concepts, hindi ka na solving na lang siya. Okay? And ano na lang wala pa. Calculus and trigonometry. Uy, nakapag-trigo na si Charles. Meron na din try ko din sa try Google Classroom. At least 2 sets na yung nandun na try the solvings. Tapos, ito yung meron pwede.